My name is Taylor Woodard, and I am the new principal of your child's school at Devotion Elementary School. And this school follows the anti-bias curriculum, which is teaching strategies that are specifically designed to help prepare all children for life who come from different cultures, but also to counter stereotyping of diverse groups to guard against expressions of being biased. Mrs. Belling, how do you feel this school does since your child is in kindergarten?
I feel like your school does very well of trying to not make a difference in the kids. And I feel like that you've got all different types of kids in your school, different religions and races and everything else. And I think that y'all do very well with that. You try not to make a difference. But I don't think you can do it by yourself. I think it needs to start at home. And I think if you had more help from parents at home, then the kids would be better nowadays than what they are, or what they have been in the past. You got too many kids that's just bullies and try to run over people, and that's what you're trying to teach against.
Mrs. Treadway, how do you deal with kids who are diverse learners, and how do you deal with that?
Well, every child is different, and I try to teach the children based on their individual needs and keep them going forward. I want all my kids to keep progressing, and I want all my kids to keep going forward, and I don't want none of my kids left behind, because in the reality of it, if a child is left behind, that causes damage for years down the road, and that causes embarrassment and that causes them to struggle for many years, not just the 1 year that they are behind. So I try to keep all my children up to par, no matter what their background is. I have, special needs in my class, and I try, with the help of my aide, because I do have an aide, with the help of my aide, I try to keep them up to par just like I do some of my best learners. And if I see one child is struggling, then I might help them a little bit more on the side just to keep them up, because I don't want none of my kids to be left behind.
Mrs. Boyette, do you feel like this school is a good school? Would you send your kid here?
Yes, actually, I have a child in the school. I think it's a great school with a wonderful administration, wonderful teachers like Ms. Treadway here that are going above and beyond. I agree with Ms. Boland that it starts at home. We as parents have got to teach our kids not to treat anyone different, treat everyone the same. But with the help of our wonderful teachers, I think you are accomplishing that.
Do y'all have any questions about the curriculum?
How do you punish your kids? What do you do for punishment?
In the classroom, we have a card system, and the first time I take, we have a 30-minute break PE time, and the first time, I'll take some of their PE time away and make them sit out, and I do that for any of them. And if they pull a second card, I'll take half of their time, and on the third card, I'll send a note home to the parent, and on the fourth card, then I will send them to our principal, Miss Woodard, and let her handle it, and she'll have to explain how she handles that.
Depending on if the kid is on the paddle list or not, we will paddle, and just depending on the extent of it, you will have to call the parents and get the parents to come to the school. But if the kid is not on the paddle list at all, then we just have to call the parents to begin with, or just make them go to ISS or something in that nature.
Well, I think that's good. I think that it needs to be taken care of at school, but I do think the parent needs to know about it where they can take care of it at home. But then again, you've got some parents that won't take care of it at home. That's why I feel like your school needs to do it.
And that's why we do have the ISS, like our principal was talking about, which is it really is a way for us that cannot paddle, and to get around, to give the child some type of punishment, because they're isolated and they can't see their friends and they can't talk, and so, you know, when you have children, they come to school to see their friends and to talk, and mainly, and that's one way that we can, us isolating them, that helps with punishing them when the parents won't do anything.
Well, I think that's good. I think that's how it needs to be done.
This school, I feel like, since it follows the anti-bias curriculum, is the school that all kids should go to, or all children, because it teaches respect and it teaches that all kids are different. Like no matter if you have the same skin color, you're not the same. You're going to come from a different religion or a different household, and we just teach to trust in others and just respect. And if there's a family who don't like the way we teach, we try to work with them. If it's based on their religion, we try to make it to where they're comfortable with keeping their child in this school system. And that's why I just feel like this is a school that all children should go to, because with everything that's going on in the world today, I just feel like it will really teach children how to not be so mean and cruel.
I agree. I don't have a problem with it.
I know in my classroom I try to teach love, not color or hate or religion, because love is an action, and everybody can love, and that it don't matter, you know, what color you are, what religion you are, or anything else. I try in my classroom to teach love.
That's good.